Hi folks, I'm Alan Watts of Cutting Through the Matrix. It's April 24th, 2016. And this is not a long talk today because of all the craziness that's happened here. But it's to let you know that I'm still kind of alive, I suppose. And to let you know what's kind of happened and transpired in this last crazy while. But I just got back from the hospital. Spent about 9 days there. And I think the last couple I mentioned to you how sick I was and everything else. And how bad I felt at the time. I was going to check myself into the hospital, but I didn't have time to. Because I guess it was I think it was the morning of the 15th anyway. I've been coughing all night. But the strangest cough, it was almost like a whooping cough, where all the air is going out and out and out, and you can't get time to get breath in the way. But it's like it's commandeered your whole system and out and out and out. Well, eventually, as I say, on the 15th in the morning, I saw bits of my tissue going flying out my mouth. Bright red blood, the whole thing. And that was it. I was hemorrhaging like crazy. And of course I was suffocating as well. So 911 time. And the paramedics came and did an amazing thing to get me out of here. Didn't think I'd get there at all. I didn't expect to arrive at the hospital, but I did, and they went into their usual action there and did different tests and found out I had several other infections at the same time, bacterial as well as the viral, and a strange fungal infection as well, which had even got into the lungs. And this created this virologist and so on. So it was a perfect storm. The combination of them was a perfect storm. And so they hit me with the right intravenous antibiotics. And I was in there for a while, just getting other tests, etc. I don't think there's a place in my hands at all where I didn't have IV and drips and so on going in and blood getting taken out, but I'm severely anemic yet because of all the blood I lost, and they didn't put me on a blood replacement of any kind, so I'm tired. I mean, really tired, and dropping off during the hospital during a certain test, you just find yourself dropping off, and couldn't help stop yourself or anything else. The whole time has been like some kind of very surreal dream or something, but it was very real indeed. So luckily I had someone again who popped in and took care of Hamish as best they could, even though he's dying, while I was away. And that's a big relief that someone can pop in, things like that. And I'm very selective in who I choose to, because I don't want a voice to the world on my behalf. You have people you can trust to take care of these things. And so I'm home for, who knows, I can go right back in again. I'm surprised they let me out, actually. They said I'd been in for an awful long time because the damage has been done already. But it's touch and go, that's what happens, and you don't push it, and you expect people to give you some space as well while you try and get back on your feet again, so to speak, well, literally as well. So I'd appreciate everybody out there and don't. There are some people who always put their phones on automatic dial. They'll just dial all day and night long. And as soon as I plug my phone out for something, it's awfully important. I can't get what I need to do done. That's not polite, and it's not respectful. It's also very dangerous. As you can hear, I'm a bit breathless as well because there's so much damage done. As I say, it'll take a while to clear this up. If it does clear up, hopefully. And I'll have to work on that as well. But I appreciate the people who've kept me in their thoughts and so on. It's awfully important to keep people in your thoughts, and I just know that people certainly had me in their thoughts, because otherwise I should have been down under, basically, very, very quickly. I really didn't expect to get back here, or even to make it to the hospital in Sudbury. I really didn't think so. When I saw that arterial blood pumping out there, it's not a pleasant thing to see. But it was a perfect storm, as I say. And I guess the viral one had to do it as a tenderizer to the meat. And bang, away it went. Phew. Quite a story, eh? But that's just the condensed version. So give me time, and hopefully if I can get back on my feet and all that, I can continue doing what I've always done, and pump out the information to you. I certainly had lots of thoughts in the hospital, because you experience other parts of the system and at close quarters, and you can examine it up close and realize how all pervasive and extensive the system is. But anyway, it stopped worrying so much. They all say reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated, although this one was darn close to the mark, and that's the scary part about it. And hopefully I'll have better news for you for next week. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to get a bigger machine to give me oxygen when required. I can't afford the one that most folk get. Most folk get them for free, And in the state, basically pays I didn't qualify for some reason. So I've got a little tiny thing, which is still about 240 odd bucks a month for a very small output of oxygen. And I certainly need it for temporarily till I can build up good tissue, etc. And from poor old Hamish, who's been hanging on, and myself. That's good night to me. Your God or your gods go with you.